Another one bites the dust. Another legendary and beloved gaming franchise is going to be susceptible to the woke SJW mindset and ideologies of the new Sony. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake, if you don't know, is underway. We've received some trailers, some footage, some images, and one playable character that was legendary to Final Fantasy VII was oddly missing, and it was Tifa Lockhart. And everyone can pretty much guess why that is. So, one angry gamer has it, Final Fantasy VII Remake's Bobgate thread gets locked on Reddit as worries mount over Tifa's bust size. During Sony's most recent State of Play, they unveiled new gameplay footage and cinematics for the upcoming Final Fantasy VII Remake. During the footage, we were treated to our first-hand look at Ares as well as a few other characters. However, one of the main playable characters from the original game was nowhere to be seen. Tifa Lockhart, the buxom beauty, has been one of the most discussed topics regarding the remake, but Tetsuya Nomura has been coy about revealing any details about her, leading gamers to think that Tifa might have undergone some serious changes, specifically her endowment. The discussion has been a frenzied hailstorm across the net, and almost every major Final Fantasy forum, including the Final Fantasy VII Remake subreddit, one gamer was curious if Tifa would be victim of today's more politically correct take on creativity, and if her endowment would be reduced to placate the vocal minority asking for women to cover up and censor themselves. Isn't that convenient? But we don't ask the male characters to cover up. I guess Sephiroth won't have to throw on a shirt, you know. I guess his body will still be exposed for all the women to get all juiced up over, right? That won't be happening anytime soon, but oh my god, an attractive woman, help, save the internet. Reddit user Somber Sun made a post on March the 10th, 2019, writing, "Will Tifa have an SJW endowment reduction in the interest of quotes realism, as if real women with real big endowment don't exist, right? In a game about magic and monsters, despite her large bust and slender frame not actually being unrealistic?" The post was met with ridicule and derision from people claiming that SJW were just tinfoil hat conspiracies. Just 11 comments in and the thread was locked. Hashtag Bobgate. Will Tifa have an SJW reduction? There it is on that Reddit. This led to the post titled, "Can we please keep the culture wars out of Final Fantasy VII?" made just a few hours later from Key Superbia, I guess, wrote, "I am seeing the same sad, predictable bastards trying to turn the game into the next battleground for the obnoxious culture wars. Already there's conspiracy BS about reducing Tifa's endowment to appease the SJWs. If they are changed to be smaller or bigger, it will be because of the art direction, and Tifa was never an Arrow anime character anyway." Meanwhile, Kotaku spits in, already making stupid clickbait articles about Barrett being a stereotype black man. It really pisses me off that these people want to claw their own melodramatic politics into every single game that comes out. Final Fantasy VII characters are almost universally beloved, and how they are handled should be up to the creators of the remake and staying true to the original themes. I really love Final Fantasy since decades ago, and would hate to see it devolve into a slinging outrage culture and drama of modern video game releases, and I feel like most people feel the same way. Some believe that the creators are already converged though. There's a post over on the Kotaku in Action where worries are mounting over an unverified piece of concept art, allegedly from the same artist who did the original concept art for the other characters in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, what has people so worried? Because the art shows Tifa Lockhart with less curves, smaller bust, a black undershirt, and a longer skirt. You can see the image below. So there we have it. Covered up, a black undershirt, and oh wow. If this is true, I would encourage you not to buy Final Fantasy VII. And I would make it very clear as to why you're doing it, because you don't want to send the message that you hate the franchise. You want to say that I'm not going to tolerate any censorship of any form or fashion. That should just be it. I would be like, I'm not buying this game. I would go on Twitter, I'm not buying this game because of you censoring Tifa Lockhart. And if they want to play dumb like they don't know what's going on, I would play dumb and keep my money in my wallet. That would just be me. Again, it's unverified, but supposedly from the same artist who did the concept art for other characters who appeared in the trailer as they were depicted in the mock-ups. After seeing renders of Tifa from artists like Blair Armitage, there's very obvious expectations of what gamers hope to see from the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't know, do I want to... Yeah, let me click on that. Yeah, that's exactly what she needs to look like. That is precisely what she needs to look like. That's a 1-for-1 transfer right there. That is what she needs to look like. And if she doesn't look like this or similar, I would not be buying that game. Even still, many other fans of the series are horrified at the idea that Final Fantasy VII Remake could fall victim to the censorship scourge that has run rampant throughout the gaming industry. Others fear that Sony's censorship policies may have bled over to the creative process of Japanese developers and is now heralding the age where preemptive self-censorship is being applied to avoid having to censor their games closer towards release, which has happened a couple of times in the recent past, like Mary Skelter 2 or Senran Kagura 7. For now, we have no idea what's going to happen to Tifa until we actually see what she looks like in game. Apparently, we'll get to see more of the game at this year's E3 in June, but until then, the gamers are staying watchful and vigilant in order to protect the sanctity of Tifa's bust size. Thanks to the news tip TS and Epicenter, main image courtesy of Blair Armitage. So let me see. I think all of these come from Billy D there. Yeah, Billy D is responsible for this article. So there you have it. I think that, this is pretty much what they're going to try to do. And if they do, we need to resist and resist immediately and have no tolerance for it. And I mean, if censorship is a worry to these developers, I would just start going to Nintendo. I would start taking away Sony's privileges of having these games. I would boycott and protest and hope that a lot of these games that we love, let's put them on a Switch. Let's get them put over to Nintendo because they actually haven't lost their minds. And when Sony starts seeing all that money walking out the door, I'm sure they'll straighten up and fly right. That's my thought process on it. I hate censorship of any shape or form, and it's worrying me that this SJW culture is actually affecting what we love and indulge in. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Of course, I've been your perfect being and the #1 anime gaming Dragon Ball and journalism channel on YouTube. Of course, the quality is in the name itself, perfection, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to remain notified of all content coming from this channel and all stories coming from this channel as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. What's up guys, Perfection here, and today I wanted to raise awareness of a very serious issue that afflicts women everywhere. Women suffer in silence from being afflicted by fevers. As you can see, women suffer from red faces, sweating, outstretched tongues, panting, all these fever-like issues, and they suffer in silence. Well, I'm here to join beautiful Halo in saying that women, no longer do you have to suffer alone in silence. So I would like to ask all the perfectionists out there and all the men of culture out there to help me in showing support to women with fevers, because it's not fair. Women should not go through this alone, and they will not go through this alone. So if you would like to, and you have the budget or you have the funds to do so, please head on over to the link down below in the comment section or the description below and show your support by purchasing a shirt, and show your pride in saying that women, you no longer have to suffer through these fever-like issues alone anymore. This has been a very special message from your perfect being, Perfection, the #1 name in anime, gaming, Dragon Ball, and journalism everywhere. The quality is in the name itself, Perfection, and I will see you in the next video.